Part 2. Let's go. I think I'm naming it Unscripted. Very nice meeting you and speaking with you, Mike. Hopefully I'll see you again. Alrighty. You folks have a great morning. Thank you. So yes, heading outside. I just wiped the table off, cleaned it off. If I don't see you again, man, have a great rest of your day. All right. He works at night shifts because I've seen him. Hold on. Just like magic, being in love. You're welcome. Just like magic, being in love. I know, being in love, so wonderful. It's coming place for everything. I'm in love with this motherfucking life. I'm in love with myself, I know that. I just keep loving, I just keep getting love and receiving love and being love. That tree up there, nothing on it. The birds, they like laying on top of those. I see cardinals laying on the top of trees like that. Let's see what happens today. Yeah, that was an interesting conversation. It was cool. This is life. I really just wanted to show you guys that I'm up early. I'm on the go. Gratitude, confirmation. I'm on the move. Take care of my VR. Live this best life. I ain't going back and forth with no ninja. I'm living my best life. This table, exactly. I'm like, I remember this table ain't shit. Damn, I didn't know it did all that. It was this part that was moving when you sit here and you put your stuff on it. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go to the other table. Just over there. It's a little bit quieter over there anyways. Ooh, dent in the door. Hopefully they're safe. Oh, this is messy. That's alright. Still sit down, put my feet in the grass. It's kind of cold. The sun's not out like that. 7:14 a.m. Oh, so my child is up. He's probably eating breakfast right now. I remember I popped up at my parents' house around this time, or I might have been leaving this area at this time, wherever I was at. I was like, I'm driving to go see my baby. Fuck that. Let me see. School starts at what? 7:50? So she probably likes to get there at like 7:30. So she is a social butterfly. My goodness. As she should be. Such a happy little girl. She's so wonderful. And she's gorgeous. Oh, her smile makes you smile. And her brain is like incredible. Is this a lotto ticket that nobody... What the fuck is this doing here? Well, I'm gonna take this. This is a lotto ticket. What the fuck? It's not. This shit was here last night. I sat here, confirmation. I sat here last night for a moment. Had a smoke break, had my shoes off. What the fuck? Yeah, this is how you do lotto tickets. Usually how you find them, people already scratched them off. This, I might clean it up or something, or at least try to, whatever. This is not done. What is for you can't be taken from you. What is not for you can't be given to you. This is clearly sitting here waiting for me. It says when. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pocket this. Oh shit. The word, they left the freak. Matter of fact, the cigarette pack that was out here last night is not there. I looked in it because I remembered that one stranger, when we were walking together at one point, there was a cigarette pack on the ground, right? I saw it. It looked pretty new. I walked right by it. I was like, yeah, just left it there. She picked it up. And she ended up telling me, she was like, anytime I see them, I always pick them up. She was like, one time, there was this and this and that. And I was like, oh, damn. She said, yeah, I found $35. I found this and that. She said, people always drop those and put stuff. She said, this one has 2 cigarettes in it. I was like, oh, there you go. Anyways, he put this ticket in my pocket. Car starting. Confirmations. And life is fun. Interesting. That's what you make it. Oh, shoot. So here I am, making my life. Is that a... Yo. Because I'm just looking. I'm just cooling out. Life is what you make it is interesting. Confirmations of my ancestors love me and I love them. They as I as we as me. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing with my life? Fuck. Do I save this $40 or do I buy fucking coffee every day? I bought a comb. I bought a coffee. I bought a beer. I did. It's the same shit. Some people buy coffee, some people buy beer. It's probably for the same motherfucking reasons. Hormones and shit like that. Confirmations. Or because they like the taste of it. Either which way, same shit. Sheesh. Alright. Habits. Addictions. You know, you can have a habit to working out and sweating. You can have a habit to you sit and you read the paper every day. 5154 on the plates, 555, change gonna come. I have a habit of making these videos now. It's like that. And I'm grateful. So yes, this is I'm definitely gonna name it unscripted. So the gentleman in there, the elderly gentleman that I was just speaking with, that I just met, Mike, so then when I turned the video off, or it went off, and I was like checking it out, and he said, oh, what are you looking at there? So you looking at a video? I said, well, yeah, just looking at the one I just made to see how it came out. And he said, oh, well, how'd it come out? I said, here, I'll show you. So he actually got up from his table to come where I'm at, next to the table next to me, and look, and he squatted down, he's looking. I don't know if he's trying to see himself or something, see if he was on there, but I'm showing him different parts of it. He was like, oh, not bad. You look good on camera. Yeah, you know, I gotta ground my feet. There I go. I need my feet grounded. My feet. I know, I'm all up in the mud and stuff. But that's another thing I do. Like, when I get in the bathrooms, I lift my foot up and be right in the sink. Fuck that. I'm gonna be, one thing for sure, I'm gonna be clean. I'm gonna be clean, I'm gonna be warm. Fuck that. And I'm grateful. Sheesh. Gratitude. I gotta get rid of, release energy that no longer serves you. That's all it is. That's all mucus is. We do these things in the morning, the stretch, the release. I did a nice stretch session yesterday. That was great. I even inspired a stranger to stretch. And when he finished, he was like, great session. I was like, oh, thanks. That's what's up. That's a video from yesterday, which I did post. I made, yes, I'm caught up. I posted all my motherfucking videos. Whew. Now I'm going to have to post this one from Miss Rising and another one. I'll do that before I leave this area because there's internet over there. Where I'm at right this moment, ain't no internet. There are power plugs close by, so I can use those as well. I met a homeless person. It's crazy how many homeless people I meet. He was like, are you homeless too? I got a spot. Just talking all this shit. And then when I was like, well, if I do, he's like, I just don't want to see you out there cold or in the streets. Or I was like, well, if I do come, I won't come by myself. I'll be with someone else. Like, I'll bring a friend with me so that her and I are alone. He was like, that's totally understandable, right? It was all good then. And then the next time he was talking about it, I was like, oh, like I said, if I come, I'll bring somebody with me. Matter of fact, I know a man. I'll have him come with me or something, drop me off or something, check out everything. That's when all the excuses started coming. Well, you know, my other people's still there and I don't know. Right. Start talking about a man coming to deal with your punk. I mean, that's not what I was talking about, but, oh, okay, so you don't want any men around. Why? What kind of fucking intentions do you have? If I tell you I'm going to bring a man to help protect me or make sure I'm safe or check the scene for me, now the story switches up about what's available. And I'm like, yeah, well, check with your people and shit. No, you should be good. I was like, well, like I said, if I come, I'm not coming alone. I'm bringing a man. I'm not really going there. Fuck that. Then eventually he was like, well, I kind of have a meth problem and this, that, and the third. Like, you're telling me all this life stories. It was all good. You know, sometimes people just need to talk, and I recognize that I have that energy. Confirmations. I heard it. I fucking heard it. Moon's in the 8th house. People like to tell me what they're going through. Like, I'm a psychologist. Energetically. That's how people look at me. That's why they start talking to me and telling me things about their life or deep aspects or things they want to share. Or sometimes it's easier to communicate with a stranger. I'm gonna go get more coffee too. And the dude in there, he's not gonna care. He's gonna let me get this free refill. So I already told his ass. I was like, how much is the cost if I get another refill? And he was like, well, it's not really. I was like, all right, cool. Just checking. Or if it's not free, then I'll pay for it. Whatever. And I'm like, well, you should be saving that money so you can put in a $20 application fee. I'm like, okay, but then where's this confirmation? Where's this first month's rent security coming from? It'd be shit like that. And how many application fees do I gotta put in? How many 20s do I gotta drop? Because, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get what you want, right? So what do you really want? I want one of these motherfucking programs to come through. I get up off these streets quick, fast, in a hurry, and get things organized for me, especially because it's about to be another CPS investigation. Boom. When I spoke to the attorney Saturday, he called on Saturday like he said he would. We communicated for the first time. It was my first time reaching out to him. It was the day of the court date. So anyways, that was on me. I still haven't found that paper. But I've got in contact with him. I know that. It was like your options are your parents, they want joint, they're going for custody, they want joint custody, which is like, it's a paperwork game, it's a power and control game, like, game. My child is living with you right now because I'm making that choice. I sent her there. Just like the last time. I asked y'all to help me, you keep telling me fucking no. Like, let's just be real. You didn't want to be a part of our life from jump, and you still don't want to be a part of my life, and every time I ask you to be, it's no. But now it's, oh, we need custody. Why do you need custody? Just take my fucking child, like you have her. But like the shit I've been asking you to do and you keep saying no. Like when I say, I'm gonna need a babysitter to pick her up from school or some shit. Can you babysit her for 2 hours a day? Because I'm gonna still be at a job and I'm gonna have to move from job to home or from job to pick her up type shit. You don't want to help with babysitting, but you want fucking custody. Make it make sense. Fake ass grandparents. It's all good, but you work with what you have. I'm grateful. I tell them thank you. I get emotional because I also recognize they don't even have to be doing this shit. They could keep it consistent. They could keep that same energy and be like, we don't want to be involved in your life and we don't want you involved with ours. Fuck you and that child. But they don't say that. It's fuck me, but it's not fuck my child. So I still be grateful. I still recognize that they're choosing to be there for my child. She's my responsibility. It's my ability to respond. I pushed her out of my womb. She was inside confirmation. She was inside of me for months. 42 weeks. And I pushed her out with no medicine. I wanted some eventually, and they were like, oh, sweetie. They kept telling me it was coming. And then finally one nurse was like, honey, it's too late for that. Like, it's too late. Like, you can stop asking now. We can't do nothing for you. Like, you just gonna have to push, sweetie. They were nice. And then it was funny because they told me I was nice. And my cousin was like, yeah, you're like that. You're like that. My cousin was like, I was mean. I was cursing out everyone. She's like, I could see you probably telling people please and thank you while you're pushing the baby out and shit. I was like, whatever, yo. They were like, nah, you're fine. You know, you didn't give us a hard time or anything. Some people really do. You're fine. I don't like to give people a hard time. For what? You know, I don't like when people try to give me a hard time. You're just trying. It's not going to work. It's just, okay. Now you got my mind spinning on ways for me to get the results I want. There's always some type of way to circumvent, go around, go through. And then, of course, we have confirmations. It's confirmation, because I said so. Oh, that's unladylike. Spitting is a part of life, as well as releasing toxins. Shit that don't serve you no more. Obviously, whatever mucus or something that's in me or something that I ate, my body don't want it there. It's like, get rid of it. Doing it. And the morning is a time to do that. We wake up, we excrete, we urinate, we blow our nose, we're getting out everything. Our body is resting, restoring us energetically, and all the waste is going to where it needs to. So when you do wake up, you can let it go. Confirmations. Good old gas station coffee. The flavors and the details. Sourced from the world's premier growing regions, selected for peak freshness and roasted to perfection for the finest flavor, so you'll savor every sip. Beautiful PR, the marketing, the words. Do you see this? You would not know this shit is from a gas station. They could put this on the bag of what they be calling it, Javalia. I don't know, the yellow bag of coffee. I get that. That shit good. What do I have right now? Right now I have coffee from a coffee shop, and it's organic. It's organic Sumatra. You know I like that. It's always got to be dark roast. I drink mine. No sugar, no milk. Like my coffee, like I like my men. Dark, strong, smooth, enjoyable, delicious. Keep you coming back for more. Sheesh. Woo! Best in the batch. No sugar, no milk, nope. I like my men organic. Organic AF. Like me, we gotta match each other's energy. So boom, who did I talk to last night? I finally communicated with he's on my page right now. He writes messages and stuff. And I didn't realize it's someone that I knew from the past. I'm like, but it's funny, he said, we were talking yesterday through text, he was like, what's your name again? I'm like, yo, how you gonna tell me that you had a dream about me and then be like, what's your name again? Yo, these divine masculine, hilarious. No, but I believe him. He didn't say nothing wrong. It's just funny. I told him, and I was like, I'm gonna have to ask you the same, for real, for real. And then he told me, I was like, damn, maybe we never got to the point where we exchanged names. I know we had like a conversation. I don't even remember why we stopped talking or went separate ways kind of thing. Oh, it's not negative. But I know we knew each other years ago. We had exchanged numbers and shit. I remember the person that introduced us, because matter of fact, it was because of me, because when I saw the young man that I knew, I used to date his stepdad type shit, and I saw him with his friend, and I'm like, I saw him talking to them in passing. His friend's some tall guy with glasses, natural hair, just looking happy, crystals on his neck and wrist and shit. I was like, who the fuck is that? So after the young man got done talking to him and shit, and then he saw me and we were greeting each other, I'm like, yo, who's your friend? Yo, who's your friend? Who's that? He was like, oh, that's so-and-so. Matter of fact, you would like it. Matter of fact, he said, let me introduce you. Confirmation, and that's how we met. But I don't really have too many other memories, confirmations about him outside of that. Like, so we didn't even remember each other's names. Anyways, and I remember, matter of fact, when I met him, he was going through a situation. He was staying at the Y. So that means you're homeless. I mean, it doesn't, I mean, they're sheltering you, but technically, you ain't in these streets homeless, but you're at the Y. Which is, you have a room or your shit until you were able to get your own type shit. I stayed at the Y before, and I paid that $25 a day while I was looking for a spot. Shit crazy. $25 a day come to like $700 a month, $750, something like that. I think it's 25 a day times a week, 7 days. That's 25 is 4 of them. So that's $1.75 a week. So if you do 175 times 4, that's 200 times 4 is 800. Take away the 25, so that's 700. Like I said, $1.75 is 700 for the month. That is it. Some people have to pay. It depends on your situation. So because I was working, I had to pay that shit, and I did. And the taxes hit right on time. I was in this program for rapid rehousing where they pay for your first month's rent and security. But the spot I found, for some reason, they didn't take that program like everyone else in the city does. The county program where they're going to pay you. But anyways, my ancestors always look out. My taxes came through. Like, it was doop, 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 doop. One day I found out I was approved for one spot. The next day I found out, never mind. The next day I found out, you're going to get this spot. The next day I got the link, the little text saying, yo, your tax is about to hit. So I knew that was going to happen the next day. And it was just like that. Boop. And I moved in. And it was, this is why it's relevant, is because I did a ritual. I did a ritual on the full moon in Virgo. So it was Pisces season. It was March time frame. I moved in April. But I did a ritual on a full moon in Virgo. Less than 28 days later, like when it was the full moon in Libra, I was already in my new apartment. Gratitude, confirmation. So it was like, did you do some ritual work to get to your next spot? Like, what the fuck? You're sitting here talking about how the results work. What is you doing now? Talking to me, right? I know. Shit like that. That's just how I be looking at it. Like, well, that worked for you before. You had those results before. To work on the 5D. As well as, same concept, getting to work on the 5D with the other issues that are going on that you need to address. You're not addressing shit. It bothers you inside. Therefore, outside, all you're going to see is reflections of shit that bothers you. You're going to keep meeting annoying-ass people because you got annoying-ass situations in your life that you're not taking the time and energy and resources to fucking fix, and you can. So they're just going to keep... It's not they as I, as we, as me, as me. Like, when I move forward in the proper way to do the things I should be doing properly and extinguishing fires, then all the smoke and fog will clear. And then there's a beautiful path in front of me, like the sunshine and golden brick road. It's up to me to clean up the trash and shit like that in my life and really decide what I want to do and be focused on it and do it. And stop being scared or shy or any of that. Like, shy where? Like, cut it out, yo. But the guy, the elderly gentleman, who he looked at the video, different parts of it, he was like, oh, you look good on camera. And I was like, oh, thank you. And he was like, yeah, no, you're very, it seems very, he didn't say authentic. He said natural or something like that. He said, yeah, they're like a natural. He said, now, would you act like this if you were in front of another camera? And I was like, he said, if you were on camera or something. And I said, well, I don't understand. Like, you mean like how I'm on camera here? He said, well, somebody else's camera. If somebody else was recording, would you be the same way? Confirmations. And I'm like, oh, that's a good question. So I mean, I would hope so. Like, I'm just being me. Like, I'm not acting. He was like, yeah, no, you can see it. It's very real. He said, you're very comfortable. I said, oh, thank you. I've been working on it. I've been making some videos. I've been working on it. He said, yeah, no, that's a good thing. And I was like, oh, well, thank you for asking me that. I wonder how I would be. I said, maybe that means I'm about to be on somebody else's camera. So maybe. Confirmations. They're going to be like, oh, you got the winning lottery ticket. What state gas station did you get it from? Well, actually, I didn't even buy it. I found it outside waiting for me. What's for you can't be taken from you, and what's not for you can't be given to you. I love these quotes and scriptures. I have so many confirmations. I have so many ideas. It's like, all right, stop, narrow it down. Do something. Do something besides looking at license plates and seeing what number correlations come up. Who the fuck cares, yo? Are you monetizing that shit? Because if not, what the fuck are you doing? That's what all my earth energy is saying. Is you making money, though? What the fuck? You have a baby to feed. You have vacations to take. You have things to invest in. You have creations to bring to life.